to Letters and Numbers, where contestants test their intellect against each other and the clock, and we invite you to do the same with pen and paper at the ready. I'm Richard Morecroft, and did you know that 545973762 on your phone spells Lily Serna?
Hi, Richard.
Actually, Lily, with all those figures rolling around in your head, are you good at remembering phone numbers?
Numbers seem to stick in my head, actually. I know pi to 13 decimal places.
Ooh, do you want to demonstrate?
3.1415926535897.
I think that was right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was right. Yeah, good.
Approximately 22/7.
Thank you, Lily. Welcome. And please also welcome the man whose word we can trust, David Astle.
Hi, Richard.
And talking about mixing things up with numbers, have you got some way of mixing numbers and letters?
I do. In fact, quite a few word games mix the two together, and one that I do love is that the word bear, B-E-A-R, if you add up the value of each of the letters, B equals 2 and E equals 5 and so on, it adds up to 26. And the 26th letter of the alphabet is Z. And if you put a Z into bear and mix it, you get another animal, zebra.
Oh, so beautiful.
I don't know what you can do with that knowledge, but it is actually a lovely thing to consider.
Look, it's added to the richness of my life, so thank you very much, David. Welcome. And let's say also hello to our contestants tonight. First up, our carryover champion, back for his 6th and final night. Medical student, Dom Saric. Welcome back, Dom.
Thanks, Richard. It's good to be back.
Now, Dom, we've heard about all sorts of things that you've been involved with over the time that you've been here on the show. Your medical studies, of course. We heard, that you've been a kickboxer. But there's another big area of physical passion for you, isn't there?
Yeah, I love my soccer. So I've been playing since the age of 6 outdoor and picked up indoor soccer as well in the last maybe 5 or 6 years.
Well, you must be a very fit man. Welcome back for your 6th night.
Thanks, Richard.
And ready to challenge Dom is Rebecca Daley, a student of biomedicine who recently came to Australia from the US. So, Rebecca, what actually brought you to Australia?
I met my boyfriend on New Year's Eve in New York City, where I was living. And so, he finished law school there. We lived in that area. And then New Year's the next year, we moved to Australia so he could start work here and I could start studying.
Excellent. So romance has brought you here, but study now is keeping you in place.
Exactly.
Good luck tonight. So please welcome both our competitors, Dom Saric and Rebecca Daley. Let's get going as usual tonight with our first letters game, where contestants have 30 seconds to make the longest word that they can. And Dom, carryover champion, as always. Start the night for us, please.
Thanks, Richard. Hi, Lily.
Hi, Dom. Welcome back.
Thank you. Can we start with a consonant, please?
We can. Let's start with a T.
And another consonant, thanks.
L.
And a vowel, thanks.
O.
And another vowel, please.
E.
And a consonant, thank you.
S.
Another consonant, please.
Another S.
And a vowel, thank you.
E.
And another consonant, please.
C.
And one more consonant, thank you.
And lastly, N.
Thanks, Lily. Here's the first 30 seconds of the night. Well, first word of our game tonight. How did you go, Don?
I got 7.
And what about you, Rebecca?
Just 5.
What was your 5?
Moles.
And Dom, yours?
Nestles.
Nestles.
Can I just clarify, Rebecca, the word that you found? What was that?
Moles.
Could you spell that, please?
M-O-L-E-S.
It's a very common symptom of the first round for new players that these phantom letters start cropping up in the mix. There's no M, I'm afraid. So could not allow that, but not to worry. It's actually very common. And getting back to nestles, that's fine for 7. I thought closets may have been something that an American may have found quite quickly. Another is encloses for 8, E-N-C-L-O-S-E-S.
Thank you, David. But a strong start again for Dom, 7 points. Moving into our second letter game tonight, and Rebecca, would you like to choose this time, please?
Yes, thank you, Richard. Lily, could I have a vowel to start?
You could, thanks Rebecca. Starting with an I.
And another vowel.
A.
And a consonant, please.
N.
And another consonant.
D.
And another consonant, please.
P.
And a vowel.
O.
And another vowel, please.
A.
And another consonant, please, Lily.
R.
And one last consonant.
And lucky last S.
Thanks, Lily. Here's the clock. So, Rebecca, your first selection on the show, how many did you get?
I got 6.
And you, Dom?
8.
Let's start with your 6, Rebecca.
Pandas.
And Dom, yours?
Paranoid.
Beautiful word. David?
Again, a very fruitful medical term for Dom. Paranoid, well played, a great 8. And importantly, you were very wise not to put an S on it, as you may have been tempted, because paranoia is the disorder, and one who suffers paranoia is a paranoiac. So consequently, paranoid is only an adjective and cannot take an S. So well played. And poniards, P-O-N-I-A-R-D-S, is another possible 8, and that is a type of dagger.
Thank you, David. 8 very good points for Dom. Let's move on to our first numbers game of this Tuesday night now. And Dom, would you like to select some numbers for us, please?
Thanks, Richard. Can I get 2 large and 4 small, please, Lily?
2 large and 4 small. Thanks, Dom. And our numbers are 1, 5, 6, 4, and the 2 large, 50 and 75, and the target to reach 884.
Thanks, Lily. 30 seconds to get there. Well, Dom, I notice you've been completely consistent almost through every night that you've been with us in terms of your number selection. Is that a strategy from your point of view?
No, and I think I've let you down today.
How many did you get this time?
I wasn't within the range.
Okay, what about you, Rebecca?
I also wasn't within the range.
Oh, so it's a tough one here, Lily. How did you go with your calculations?
It was a bit of a toughie, but I got there.
Okay, show us what you did.
Okay, now 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 by 75 plus 50, which is 125, gives you 875. Now, then you have to add on the 4 and the 5, and you get 884.
Very nice. Thank you, Lily. The scores at the moment. Dom strongly leading on 15 points. We're heading for our first word mix and our first break of the night. It's smash pie. And the clue this time, if I pronounce certain words like this, it might be a clue. Back after the break.